Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where we cover true crime mystery to the missing. Today's video, we are going over 8 shocking things we have learned about the Trump rally shooting. Number 1, a huge mistake. They had a counter sniper team located at this AGR building next to the rooftop where Thomas Crooks would climb onto. Before the shooting, they had noticed a suspicious man with a rangefinder and a cell phone wandering around the outside of the perimeter near the buildings where the sniper team were located. They would leave their post to locate this suspicious man, but as they went to go look for him, they encountered other people that appeared suspicious and unfortunately lost sight of Crooks. This ultimately left the rooftop that Crooks climbed onto completely exposed. Number 2, 2 people were detained. The same sniper team located at the AGR building that went to go look for Thomas Crooks after he was acting suspicious encountered multiple people on the ground who were filming the rally with their phones. Shortly later, the couple began running after seeing somebody on the roof with a rifle. This caused them to appear suspicious, and apparently the sniper team got distracted by their behavior, which led to 2 of them being detained. Meanwhile, Crooks had already climbed onto the roof and would shortly begin shooting.
And our sniper seen him walking away from that, I believe.
Okay.
But he would be right inside that window. He's the one that physically seen this, sent the pictures, and called it out.
Okay, so, and we have somebody detained, correct?
That I don't know.
People detained on this side. Our guy that was just up here told me that there's a guy detained who's the owner of the bike. And I said, no, that's the owner of the bike.
Number 3, Thomas Crooks' vehicle. Thomas Crooks apparently drove his Hyundai Sonata to the rally. In that vehicle, they found a drone that Crooks used earlier that day to fly 200 yards from the main stage where the rally would take place. They found a bulletproof vest, and they also found 2 improvised explosive devices hidden in the trunk of his Sonata. These devices were wired to a transmitter. They also found another improvised explosive device at his residence, along with bomb-making materials and a 3D printer. After Crooks was eliminated, a device was found near Crooks's body, believed to be a transmitter for the improvised bombs, but they claimed it wouldn't have worked. Number 4, early red flags. On July 5th, Thomas Crooks traveled to the site of where the Trump rally would be held. One day later, he apparently Google searched the phrase, "How far away was Oswald from Kennedy?" referring to the 1963 assassination of Kennedy. Crooks also went to a gun range the day before to practice shooting his dad's AR-15. The day of the rally, Crooks had purchased a 5-foot ladder from Home Depot, along with 50 rounds of AR ammo from a nearby gun shop. Hours before the rally, Thomas Crooks' parents actually called authorities.
Jason, federal investigators are still trying to piece together exactly what happened before Saturday's shooting. Federal sources tell us the shooter's family noticed their kid was missing and called police hours before that rally started. Now, it's unclear exactly what his parents told police, or if his parents knew the AR-style rifle was missing. Federal sources tell us several.
Number 5, 8-bolt cartridges found. During the early days after the shooting, it was unclear exactly how many shots were fired by Thomas Crooks on July 13th. It has since been confirmed that at least 8 shots were fired by Crooks, as they found 8-bolt cartridges near the body of Crooks. It appears that the 2 shots heard after Crooks had fired came from 2 different sniper teams, one shot being taken from each team above the barns behind the Trump rally. Number 6, Thomas Crooks. Thomas Crooks, just 20 years old, had no prior arrests and recently graduated from a community college in May.
Was a high school student when he appeared in an ad for an investment company. We found this video on his high school Facebook page explaining computer coding to another student.
Signal decreasing.
Crooks' high school years were troubled. He was rejected by the school rifle team. Crooks' aim was comically bad, according to one report.
He was in the same homeroom as me.
Former classmate Sarah D'Angelo says Crooks studied the assassination of President Kennedy in honors American history class.
You kind of had to make your own conspiracy theory about where the shooter was and, like how you thought it was done.
He was Crooks goofing around with other students. Kohler says Crooks wore an anti-COVID mask long after they were required.
Thomas Crooks.
This is Crooks' 2022 high school graduation. He graduated community college in May with an associate's degree in engineering science. He found work as a dietary aide at a nursing home after passing a background check. You could see behind me.
This infamous photo taken of Crooks was actually taken by the sniper team, just outside this window, down below where Crooks was positioned, leaning on this ledge that stuck out several feet from the AGR building on the ground level. Number 7. AR-15 with a collapsible stock. Thomas Crooks had taken his father's AR-15 to the Trump rally. This particular AR-15 had a collapsible stock. Although it would be hard to hide an AR-15, considering this did have a collapsible stock, this would have helped to conceal it a little bit better. In this video, 1 hour before Trump takes the stage, we can see Crooks walking in front of the building he would eventually climb. It's possible he had concealed the AR under his shirt at the time. We notice we don't see his left arm swinging like his right arm is, almost like he is holding something. I also believe there's a second possibility on how Crooks hid the AR from authorities. Number 8. The bike. Thomas Crooks was apparently seen riding his bike scouting the rally well before it had started. At some point he had parked his bike and left it located here, not far from the building he would eventually climb. The bike itself appeared to have a shirt flung over the handlebars, shoes ditched near the pedals, and a backpack propped against the wheels. I believe it's possible before he parked his bike, while using it to scout with, he had the AR hidden inside an extra shirt or his backpack, and had likely stashed the AR-15 and hid it near the building when he was scouting around. After stashing the AR, he would then park the bike and proceed to use his rangefinder, and now he has everything in place for his plan. If you enjoyed this type of breakdown, please smash that like button. Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. Please consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. If you would like to support this channel, there are many ways to do so in the description down below. And thank you so much for watching.